Alright, Internet. We are back again with the latest installment of Kart Lounge Season 8. I gotta address the elephant in the room here. It has been quite some time since I've been able to release an episode, and that's mostly been due to the fact that, there's a combination of things. I've been rather busy, the motivation hasn't been quite there also, and I'm pretty recent off of getting sick. So those, especially the last part, was a pretty big contributor as to why I have not been able to upload as frequently as I would have liked to have had. So I do apologize to those who are anticipating this for so long, but what we have here is, I'm pretty sure this is a full house 2v2 event, so 12 players total, and this was probably going to be my worst played event up to now in terms of overall results and what you see before you. At least from what I'm recollecting from how this event went. I believe my partner was Chase, who's a fellow kart player, of course. So I say we just see what happens and try and get through this together, shall we? Alright, let's full screen this puppy. So I really have no proper recollection of how this all goes out, unless, like, you know, what becomes of the overall ending result. But either way, I'm quite intrigued to see how it actually plays out, because I've not watched this back in quite a while. I did decide to actually run this, but that's probably not the best idea, given that it's just such a volatile position. Okay, I attempted to snipe on first, but it pretty much phased right through him, so probably a little too much to the left. Okay, got some mini map there. Looks like maybe a few in the back. At least holding down on my position decently well. Choosing to hold the red just for defense. Honestly, yeah, this is kind of a calm race so far. That was a nice evasion from that guy on the back red. I think the thing is with me in this track is that I tend to have a lot of bad driving here and there when it just comes to overall presence of what's happening in front of me versus the traction of the track in that moment to, like, you know, realign myself. But at the end of the day, it's a luck track. I guess the driving isn't always going to be like has to be like one-to-one perfect, going fast. But you know, dealing with that situation with the TC, I thankfully will pass it to my teammate as well. But I pull a star out of this whole equation. So now we're in a game-winning seat. It's just a matter of being able to dodge the shot at this point. And they cannon dodge. I don't know. What's that? I think that must have been Yuri's teammate then. Probably Mobs in the front. Yeah, it's not expected from me to have dodged that. It's kind of a bit of a problem considering the spacing of the pack right now. But okay, Bill. Yeah. This kind of makes it so that I've got to hold this out till the end, but then again, you can always just use it and then chain it at the last set, but I didn't really think that far ahead, although I believe I should have done that. Because it risks me also billing my teammate, and then just get dropped off a little bit too early, but still 5th. Not too shabby. Not all that shabby. Although I do definitely think that using it early to be dropped off into the last set was that was really kind of the play I should have geared towards. Oh god. EKS. If it's anything to go by of how I remember playing, I probably drove this track like total garbage. Start to finish. It's probably one of my weaker tracks in terms of driving because it's just everything feels so finicky. But all I can really do is just like strive to work towards being better on the track. Especially when it comes to the consistency of doubles. Which I actually do go for here, and I don't think, yeah, that's no good. Too much speed on the decline, really, like from the ascent. Oh, sorry, descension, I should say. My apologies. Mixing up the words. Actually, not terrible driving so far. I guess it's really just like making the mistake of missing double every lap. At least every lap I remember going for it. It's like 1-3. Yeah, terrible pow. Actually, god awful. Lose a shitload of time to it. And I've got my teammate just trailing in last two, so it's kind of bad news bears all around. Damn, they used the ability to try and red him. Yeah, see, like, that's not at all a comfortable position for me to have gone for double, you know? So, I just had to pretty much go right around and say, you know what, this is not the way. 4th place triple shrooms, though, is. But that alignment sucked ass to try and use shroom there. But you're able to basically, like, curve around that turn quicker when you know, you're meant to kind of just like stick to it all the way around. Yeah, makes sense. Just have to rock it off, you know, with that shroom. Nice use of the shroom there to avoid the power and get something out of it. Triple Reds is pretty good. I do try and go for another box, but I end up missing it. And yeah, again, I don't go for double, but I think in that position where it was so comfortable to do so, there wasn't really any kind of possibility for me to interact with someone to, like, maybe they have to bump them off or whatever, or me, for example. But that still actually ends up getting me first because I guess no one had items after the power there. I think I evaded it there, right? I'm kind of losing track of what's happening in the race because I'm kind of like talking on and on, but yeah, I guess the threat of that one red at least managed me to you know, stick it to first, so that's okay, you know, I can take that. Although I still feel like overall the execution of my driving was rather subpar. You know, especially with a track like DTS where you gotta be on your game in order to really kind of rack up a high position at the end. DKM at start though is something I am very comfortable with. Something I am plenty affiliated with by now. Super good kart for a super good track for a kart in general. Yeah, nice actually. That gets the guy with triple reds trailing behind me. Yeah, see, no MT there. Like, it's just so much potential time save that I'm just giving up from poor driving. Oh god, yeah, you gotta, yeah, okay, like that. That actually is my teammate, so fair enough. Good on them to at least go wide. Yeah, Jesus, those triple greens. Who's actually had to go all the way on the right side of the cannon to enter it because of these kinds of arseholes out here? Yeah, nice little bit of lage. Love seeing some lag in play. Thankfully though, they get taken out for my sake from the looks of it. That fib looked pretty laggy, but it still managed to get a solid connect. Yeah, honestly, so far so good from me. There's not really lots of me to critique here. It's just like very minor driving mistakes from the last lap, I guess, is kind of really it at the moment. Damn, yeah, he gets fucking glued right after dodging. As you can see as well, first trail on that red is very scary, and oh god, yeah, I remember this. What's what happened? This was skank. That was fucking skank. I slowed down because I'm trying to think, okay, am I gonna get redded here because they're behind me? And it turns out I maybe slowed down just a touch too much. But it was a kind of a difficult situation to, you know, consider my options and weigh them out. So I just picked the option that happened to be the most detrimental. But unfortunate. I do actually try and target blue first, but it seems to work out. And I got a really lucky break out of that mega as well. I think that was like 4th or 5th or some shit. Yeah, super lucky break at the end there. Really, really fortunate break. I don't think that was going to be ending well had it not been for the last minute mega. yeah, decent-ish race. Not good, but not great either. 4-8, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, with DKM, really, it was just like the air pockets, I think, that kind of slowed me down. You know, I didn't really charge my MT enough on a couple of turns, I guess. Obviously, that power was dreadful. Absolutely terrible. Anyway, Desert Hills. Luck Tracks ahoy. Let's see if we pull in 9th here. Where everyone else is basically dying in front of me. And yeah, okay, back red, that's not a big deal. There's not really much of a win con to get triple rooms this early and like this far back. So bagging is kind of just like, you know, why not try it? It's only like one. Golden. Yeah, fair enough to just use it there. Burn it and just try again, you know. It's just, I'm basically going through a rotation of items till I get what I want. Which, I mean, that's always the ideal strategy with tracks that, you know, they allow the user to prosper really heavily off of certain items. Again, yeah, I mean, this is kind of blatant, but, you know, I'm just still pulling goldens and it's not really working out the way I want it to. Thankfully, I still got just a little bit of time to make something work in, like, 9th. Oh no, 8th, they stopped. Yeah, this is an awkward spot. It's starting to become kind of awkward. So, yeah, bag again. That's fair. Built by my own teammate. Okay, to be fair, they couldn't have predicted that, and neither could I, so it's whatever. Yeah, use the bill here. I think a dodge? Yeah. Not a bad time to dodge. I just basically need to guarantee that I get something half decent to close out the race. And that's not a very likely thing to happen when you're in 7. But actually, turn over to 8. Star. That's perfect. Then you'd really rather like mushrooms at this point, man. But like Omega's okay too. I think Shock's out of play, so it's like not like I can get interrupted. And then I'm just literally stuck in the off-road for bare time. But yeah, 3rd. Okay, cool. You know, not bad at all, this GP. This is probably the only GP where I kind of had a pretty good stroke of luck and also played like pretty decently overall. Like 40 is a pretty respectable GP, all things considered, quite strong. I think that was overall like what, 52? What did Chase have? Excuse me one moment, internet. Yeah, 52. Alright. Playing this back now to the original starting position with Cooper Cape. Of course, you know how this should normally go when you got me just rocking up in 1st place. And then, oh my god, just fucking demolished. Sometimes just gotta accept that you get completely dunked on. You gotta just kinda, you know, move on from that point. But we do have a star here, and that's going to be very helpful for sure. I'm pretty sure I changed this pretty early from like what little bits of these races I remember. Yeah, I do. I think just last place is just a decent far, you know, distance away, so my chance is just a dodge. It doesn't come. But if I'm able to actually use this golden right now, it's gonna be bare stocks, pure profits. They are so busted on this portion of the track, man. Especially when you can run it up in my position like that. Look at that. Just blazing right into 1st place as if nothing happened lap 1. Shot comes late, immediately leads dodges, and oh, there's the blue. Definitely not ideal. Excuse me. Now everyone's just tailing my ass right now, big time. They're big time trying to eat me out. Excuse me, internet. Jesus. Kind of tell us to have been sick. Just from the splitting alone. Okay, Okay, still in first though. Not a bad look at all so long as no blue comes around. I try and trap the cut, but nobody bites. So I have to basically take a safety precaution and go for a box. And, oh yeah! This was roulette lag I lost to, I remember! Yeah, I wasn't able to pull that green out on time because of roulette lag. Really fucking unlucky. This could have been so good had it not been for that. Right now, it's just absolutely deep. Oh yeah, no, I remember this ending. I remember this display here. I should have really chanced going to the right side and getting a box to spawn in on me. So just not the wave at all. I am roulette lag and getting my box stolen when I probably could have also gone right, but really, like, you know, it was the roulette lag that killed it for me, I think. Just fucked up bullshit. I promise you, in that instance, I was trigger happy with my item button. So to not get it at all and basically drop the potential first place to 10th is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Out of control circumstance. But anyway, that aside, we've got MC3 and I pull a build really early on. In a top, well, in a high spot where you can pull a build, you know, within its rotation. That guy got fucked up by his own green. I think that was Morgs. Shoutouts to that guy. Absolute waste man, but he's bare sick. So, yeah, in this position, it starts to get more and more scary to kind of like hold on to your build, just given that it's wasted potential if it's not utilized. So, I decided to blast my ass off the top just in case they use it second set. Try and get the most out of my build. Which, I mean, I do decently, you know, get some mileage out of it. I ended up building second, which basically helps give me a bit of a break. So we're all looking spiffy so far right now. But of course, the inevitable, the blue shell, coming in to ruin my life right at the end. And look at that shit. I get wasted as well. I'm too scared of the triple greens to even reconsider the fact that someone's already trying to aim me and just make an adjustment that way. So, yeah. Christ, yeah. I remember this was just so terrible. And I mean, my teammate's not putting up any much better of a fight than I am. So, it's just absolutely shit. Oh, just god awful start. But really, you know, there were the main misplay was just kind of misreading the shot above anything else. That's kind of what the blue told me there anyway when it happened. So it's like, you know what? Fair enough. Even though the rest of it that took place felt like total fuckeries, you know, it's how it goes. One thing is enough to kind of pop you over, and then the rest just comes crashing down. It's all like one big snowball effect, really. How mistakes handle this game. Well, not even just mistakes, but just more just sort of like interactions in general. Even ones that are out you can pull. But anyway, yeah, that aside, we're rocking up a bill here on RBC halfway through the first lap in 9th place. It's a very tasty bill again I've got here. And I noticed last place just, I think they fell off or got bumped off, one of the two. So I pretty much just chanced them having shotgun rinsing it, and kind of a bad call on my end. Do I stay first here? Not really, but in a top spot. I guess power would force me into the bill anyway, but at least at that point, I would have felt like it wasn't, you know, quite as wasteful when I was going to be forced into it. Yeah, you can see me now just hawking down whoever's in the top spots just to try and like make sure they're not gonna, you know, back me into any nasty shit. See? Nice little dodge evasion there. But was not paying enough attention to both back and evade the potential for a trap on that corner. Although I am, for some reason, more of a Mega, which I decided to use instantly. Again, just because shot hadn't been in play yet. That second set there coming out of the castle is a pretty common one, and getting back ready in 5th there sucks ass. Not what you generally expect when you're trying to cut lines tight in a mid spot. So right now I'm really not a big fan of this position, so yeah, I mean that makes sense. I could pull shock here. Nope! Triple shrooms, that's just absolutely shit. And, oh my god, can I play that back a minute? What the fuck? Okay, so I decide to shroom here, which, I mean, I don't know if that was a good idea anyway, but the guy next to me ends up shrooming too, and bucks me into the guy with the star. Probably not the wisest play to shroom there, but I felt pressure to catch up anyway still, so I don't know. Kind of hard to say, but I guess shrooming there is just not it. Bucks into that, but I guess I cut it too tight with everyone, the last couple of people there being quite close to mine. Yeah, gotta do that. Actually, 100% have to do that. If you try and challenge the build there, you are more than likely to get absolutely clobbered. Nice ending pull here though, but that's how really. Oh my! Jesus Christ, that ending! I hope that's not coming up too much on the mic, so I do apologize again, internet. Like I say, I have been kind of recovering from a sickness. Crazy ending, all things considered, but man, what? It was just kind of weak sauce after all that shit happened, you know? At least in terms of like how I felt like I played in some areas, you know? Just getting hit by traps that are pretty bait is definitely one way to kind of signify that your gameplay in parts of the race was pretty, you know, not great. Nice draft to start though here on PC3. Although generally, like, being in first doesn't really matter at the start of this track. It can help if you pull the right items, like a fib, just to block cut, but I'm not having any of that shit right now. It's just pretty much simple defense. Yeah, 19 wide there. Playing that banana back all day. I think I get someone as well. Well, it's kind of a nice idea to land that banana in that little space there, in the off-road, but I get totally wasted by JT. So it's kind of a big setback. Although, this seems good. Surely this seems good. I've got a star here, and my teammates have lasted potential for a shot, so you know, a little bit of coordination can go a long way. I basically activate my star here just so that he can see I'm in a dodge in case he has it, but I don't think he does. Am I attempting cut here? Yes, I am. Oh, that was shit. God, that was turd as fuck. Well, I guess it's not too bad, you know, too bad to miss that lap 2, because really making it lap 3 is like the big deal breaker. That's what's really gonna matter and really give you the spot at the end of the race. I got a build here. Yeah, I'll use it. That's 100% what I should be doing. I probably get into the flop set. No. Oh yeah, I get fucking stopped into the side of the flump and almost back to TC out of Bill. Shit, who had shot there? Whatever. Well, if I could maybe make cut here and do a thing. No, I get Bill. Fuck. Not bad. I just. Oh. I was actually heated at this moment, I remember. What do they get hit by? Random green. Activate the star as I'm coming up on them. Like, hello? What the fuck are you supposed to do about that? I guess go for fucking shroom was cut, right? That's the only thing I did wrong. But I don't know, man. shot here. Just not a big help to me at all. And my teammate is also back here, so it's just generally really shitty race. I could have been in a much better spot had it not been for that random douchebag who got fucking owned by some random bullshit. Just decides to activate his shit, you know, wilding as fuck, by the way, in a wilding fashion. I could have been saying a lot more than that. I could have actually contributed to my fucking team's cause more. Oh well, on to GP3. Last one of the event. Oh yeah, you know, I think I remember how Stadium goes too a little bit, but I won't spoil it just yet. Nice start. Was that Mike Green there? Jesus, did you see how far that fucking went, like, so quickly? That was rapido. Look at that interrogation. Everyone's after me. They're so down bad to hit me. Decent turn skip. I got it done, at least. Obviously now, I'm kind of in more contention with this guy. Yeah, possibly off-road kind of beat. At least like the idea to try and like snipe someone that's been there. And I think now is a good idea just to chase me back. Oh yeah, especially at the start, right? Yeah, you know what, 9th is something I can settle on. Yeah, star is good. I think shot was like at 47. I don't remember exactly. 45 or something like that. Alright, we'll play. I don't know if that's my teammate first or not. Try for turn skip again, and I actually get it again, like a decent turn skip. Not one that's gonna save masses of time, but like, for me, when it comes to these kinds of tricks online, having some sort of semblance of consistency to landing it, even if it's not the cleanest, is still like, you know, enough. So I changed my start first set, thinking they'll use it there, and they don't. And I actually make a misplay to knock one around the ramp on the left side. I believe that's faster when you're in a start to do that. Same with Trubing. I'm like, yeah, that's just so tricky, man. What are you supposed to do there? Let me play this back. You play. I guess I could have taken note of the star sooner and went wider, knowing that they'd be going tight. That's probably what I should have done. That's red for me. Okay, I actually ended up hitting someone from behind, so that's lucky. Yeah, really bad landing. Oh yeah, check this out. That's actually last from that. That one thing at the end, actually last place. If it wasn't for that scuffed landing, like on the last little bump, I mean, shit, man, I could have been in like 3rd, but instead someone had to have a single red at the front that didn't green because being my alignment in the air and totally fucked me up. So it is what it is. That's what I mean when I say like these kinds of minor mistakes can lead into just a world of hurt beyond anyone's comprehension, you know. That's why I tried to think in this game in a way where you have to just kind of maximize every type of advantage you have and just not exercise any major or minor mistakes, you know, to the best of your ability, of course. But not to get off into a tangent about that, because we're in the middle of our race here, and it's looking good so far. 3rd place, decent bit happening. That was a nice back banana from me there on that conveyors intersection. Just gonna hold out this one last banana as defense. Let's get switched. Fucking hell. Oh man, that would have been montage worthy had I actually like nailed that, you know, sunk it in. But wasn't meant to be. It's close though. Yeah, bot bomb, fair enough. I didn't know if playing, if the play there was to throw it forwards. I had the chance to, but I mean, it still at least got me in 2nd, so this is workable. Although 3rd is definitely quite a threat right now. Yeah, no, I don't go for blocks, that's fair enough. I go for one here. Don't know if that really was going to be the right play. I think just trying to outspeed the guy with the triple greens was the better play. But, you know, I guess in my mind I was just having to do some sort of defense. Wow, everyone's mad close at this point. I'm just basically waiting for that last minute move to just kind of sink in and take away this guy's hard-earned burst. But that's not what ends up happening. And I only must, yeah, third place, nice. Just didn't want to say anything in case there could have been a shot right there and then. But yeah, third, decent. Not bad. You know, actually, now that I'm kind of thinking about it now, these aren't really terribly played races. It's just small, minor mishaps that end up leading into, you know, a lot of damage with not much ability to, you know, just try and do any kind of damage control after and, like, secure something that would be, you know, decent after the circumstances. It's just, yeah, snowball effect, like I said. Alright, Rainbow Road, race 3 or GP3. This is not a very friendly track for anyone that's starting, like, behind top 3. Yeah, as you can see, pretty much exactly why. And I'm rocking a very heavy vehicle here. And yet, with ease, I was just dashed off the balls. You know, so it's very troubling when that happens. It's such a big setback on these tracks. Because playing catch-up game is just so difficult. Again, that might have rolled over from 7th place, so that's actually pretty good. I will try and actually learn proper moves up when I fully back into the swing of things this game. I haven't actually played it in a fair bit of time as of, I don't know, gosh, maybe a couple of weeks now. It's been a little while. Activity's not been the highest in Kart Lounge, but also I've just not been the most interested in Mario Kart Wii, but that shall soon return. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Do I change this? Oh, yeah. Kind of a fair play not to, because you can see there's a direct threat in front of me with some of the reds. Climbed off a Jack Strackler's block, which is a pretty smart fifth placement, I would say. Chain it here. Wow, I barely avoided that banana. Holy shit. Really got it close there. Wow, I actually almost got into that fifth, and that shot saved me. Jeez. Kind of crazy mishaps happening this event, I won't lie. Where's my teammate at? Okay, so it's definitely not the guy. Yeah, staying to the left is fair here. I mean, look at that guy. That was almost very risky business to avoid hitting that zipper first. I think that's Yuri there. They could have bumped me off. Like, it's like Yuri or... Yeah, I think it was. I think it is. That type was like Yuri, so like both players moving to the Yuri beam. Anyway, Mega here is lucky, chaining it straight away, of course, for Cannon. It's like really the only time they could possibly use it, and they just don't. Nice evasion on the red there to cut it tighter. I like that choice. Yeah, just try and get rid of his red just in case of potential back spam. And man, that green was a sick throw as well. That would have been really good if that hit too. Nice attempt at least, but no dice on nailing that fucker. And yeah, fourth race. Actually, again, a pretty good race. But really, the only reason there's a kind of a fallback there is just because my teammate, unfortunately, was not able to kind of like shift his weight around, put himself into high gear, and get results. Because yeah, it's just 2v2s are very, very difficult for that reason because your partner isn't always guaranteed, even if they're good. To be able to like kind of rake in results. So it's, you know, even in those circumstances, it's good to try and think that whatever you're doing is just as important, and you gotta take responsibility for lacking in your own department as much as your teammate should be in his. Or at least that's what I would like to think that they're doing anyway. Well, we got Mario Circuit GCN to close it out. We got ourselves a luck track here, folks. I don't use this golden for some reason. I guess it's probably because I was thinking it could just bag instead. What do I get to change here? Barely! Jesus Christ. Why it's so close? I guess my timing was pretty good at that time. Yeah, dropping some spots to try and get a star. I think that's the right play. I don't know why I didn't trick there. Talking 11, wow. This would have been a lot better had I actually like not missed that keyword. Holding it, yeah, fair play, fair play. Bit too vague. My driving was so garbage on this track, you have no idea. I think lately this has probably become my weakest driving track in terms of like my overall ability to take corners. Well, more so just the one going into the chain shot section. I really struggle with, so I need to hit the lad for that. Terrible landing, by the way. I think I should have changed that shot there, really. I don't know why I was holding back so much. But at least I use it here. Am I getting 9? God, he's dumb. What the fuck am I doing? I'm just... Yeah. This is probably my worst played race, I'm gonna assume. Just stupid ass mistakes like that. Oh yeah, look at this flag! Oh my god, I remember this! What the fuck is that about? I'm playing that back. Hold on a sec. You see there's 2 TCs in play! And then one of them gets passed to someone who already has a TC. What the fuck is happening, man? No trick for some reason. Roulette lag kicks in. I get a mega to bail me out, but I mean, you could just tell from that race that I played like shit. I didn't even get a trick there to save me some time, you know. So, terrible. That was like 8th, I think. I lagged a couple spots down, from what I remember. Yeah, then Chase gets last, so as a result, we get last. Gosh, yeah, this event was truly quite tragic, but I kind of want to chalk it up to a lot of mishaps and misplays on my behalf. Like I said, you know, the responsibility, even if the tides aren't in your favor, you've got to kind of tailor it to believe and think that you could still be doing better, you know, like making all kinds of small optimizations wherever possible. Realizing like what could have been a good time to kind of like try and get a good item, or you know, make appropriate adjustments, you know, all that kind of jazz. So yeah, unfortunate we do get last this event, but I promise you next event we've got coming up is gonna be much better and much more to the standards that viewers at home surely affiliate with me by now. That's my guarantee. So with that, everyone, thanks for tuning in on this shit. I'll try and make the uploads more regular again now that I've kind of got my mojo back and I'm feeling better. So, yeah, that's it. Take it easy, Internet. I'll catch you guys next time.